But you gotta know, Barbados is like the place where the beaches are, and then they have their flag to really represent and resemble that. What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchets React, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we are back with another American reaction.
Facts.
We're super excited about this video, guys. If you're new to us and we're new to you, make sure you scroll down, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the post notification bell because we're on the road to 100K. And we cannot get there without you guys, all right? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Rihanna's from here.
Yes. Yes.
100%.
That was an awkward wink you did, too.
Hey everybody, I'm your host Paul Barbados, not Barbado. I grew up with that a lot as a kid. And today we're going to upgrade us to the Barbados. So let's dissect the flag. And trust me, this one's going to be insanos.
Just didn't know how to stop.
Bam! The first
cool
thing you may
too.
notice about the flag is that there is a freaking trident on it. Commonly referred to as the broken trident, it represents the nation of Barbados breaking away from the historical constitutional ties as a former British colony. The 3 points represent the 3 principles of democracy, government of, for, and by the people. The vertical band of gold representing the sands of Barbados' beaches, and the blue represents the sea and the sky of Barbados. I like flags with weapons.
That's dope. Okay. I know every flag has some historical meaning to it, but you got to know Barbados is like the place where the beaches are, and then they have their flag to really represent and resemble that.
Yeah.
So why not go out there for that vacation spot and just vibe out? That would be so cool.
Or the culture, you know, it just screams you're gonna have a good time when you see the flag. Like what other flag? Of course, I'm pretty sure there's other ones, but we talking about Barbados.
Barbados.
Today. So what other flag you know is like really like a let's have fun.
Right.
Sand, sea, sky.
And I will go up on our flag. You know what I'm saying? But it's more so of like, can I say war?
Unity.
Unity. I said war because of the stripes and the stars.
The colonies and the
things that they went through for the land.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's kind of depressing if you think about
so we're going to go back to Barbados. So this flag definitely talk about some sand and some beach. So I'm ready to dive in there. Let's get it.
Alright, so here's where Barbados is located. Barbados is located in the Atlantic Ocean just east of St. Vincent and the Grenadines in the Caribbean. You would think Barbados is part of the Caribbean, but you would be wrong and fail because technically it's located 100 miles away in the Atlantic Ocean, but you're not that wrong and fail because it's also considered part of the Caribbean by pretty much everybody else, so it's not that big of a deal.
That's what I thought.
Anyway, essentially Barbados is kind of awkwardly stuck between the two. It's like Vampire Caribbean and Werewolf Atlantic. Barbados, I will always love you for all eternity. No, Barbados, I am the only one for you. I will always love you. A lot of people say that the shape of Barbados looks like a pear or a leg of mutton. I personally think it looks like a thumbs up, just without any of the other fingers. Yeah! In terms of...
I'm sorry, can I add that it also looks like a hen? Without the chicken, without the feathers in the butt. See the butt?
Okay.
A chicken, a baby chick.
Yeah,
it look like a baby chick.
Yeah. Borders, things are going to get really easy because Barbados is just one single island. Like, seriously, there are no other affiliated islands. It's just one lonely island. The total land area is about 430 square kilometers and has a coastline length of about 97 kilometers, so you could drive around the entire island in less than a day, or you could power crawl across the entire island in about 30 hours with no rest and no stops.
Wow.
The capital is Bridgetown.
Wait a minute.
Yo, wait a minute.
So when we come to Barbados, we seeing all of Barbados.
We checking out everything.
Everything.
What? In less than an hour or two? What?
Less than a day.
Come on, man. That's fire.
Where we going?
That's like you can't miss nothing.
Wow, did not know that.
Whoo.
All right now. We coming.
That's I like that.
Southwest part of the island, and the country is divided up into 11 parishes, and each parish you can find delightfully named towns like Friendship and Pie Corner. I wish this whole country was made of pie. Is it? Let's find out in No, it's not made of pie. And unlike many of the other islands in the area, it's made up of over 85% coral limestone. Lime. Barbados is also unique in that its geographic location avoids catastrophe very well. Let's elaborate. First of all, if you look at the map, all the other islands of the Lesser Antilles form an arc alongside a tectonic plate and are, like, volcanic and stuff. Barbados is way out on the east and does not have any volcanoes, and add on top of that, it's outside of the hurricane belt, meaning that most hurricanes generally miss or barely graze Barbados.
Man,
I know that.
Man, whatever, I do what I want. I don't need no volcano, y'all. I'm hot enough as it is. And y'all hurricanes, out of my face. Out of my face. Barbados, just like many of...
I find that so unique. Coming from where we from, we deal with hurricanes. We deal with flooding. And, you know, to be located in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean and not have to deal with that, what a blessing, bro.
Right,
like,
because
beautiful.
I thought all of the Caribbean islands deal with it, but...
For really, though, like
Barbados.
tsunamis and just overflowing, because it's surrounded by water. That's the first thing we think.
Right. So, being that, you know, hurricane season typically starts around July, and Barbados is like, you know, good skies, nice vibes, we can go during the middle of hurricane season and not have to worry.
Well, first you got to make it through the weather. Because on their side, it's always sunny and nice. On our side, you got to make it through the weather.
So, well, we're not going to travel through the middle of a hurricane, but I'm saying.
We're
like,
not. But that's...
You know, that's good to know.
Point made.
The other Caribbean islands is generally flat. But now, here's the thing. A lot of the land is arable, about 3/4, but they aren't really dependent on agriculture anymore. Before the 1950s, Barbados was kind of like on a sugar high. Sugar production dominated the economy, but like most sugar highs... Seizure and death. Nah, just kidding. No, but seriously, sugar prices dramatically fell. Fortunately, Barbados was smart and shifted their focus to other means of revenue like tourism, business, and like many other adorable islands, offshore banking sectors, as they decided to become kind of somewhat of a tax haven, which drew in tons of international investors. Which just goes to show, not charging people for things will definitely make them like you. Oh yeah, Barbados has some beautiful beaches, coral reefs, and caves. But they've always been huge fans of rum. In fact, they are home to the oldest rum distillery in the world, which opened up in the piratey years of the early 1700s. Mount Gay rum. There's a saying that Barbados has as many churches as rum shops, and to this day, rum alone makes up about 9% of the entire economy. Most of the rum was made from whatever leftover sugar was from the sugar high. Church, sugar, rum. That's all you need in Barbados. Toss in a Rihanna, and then bam. Well, Rihanna is one Barbadian, but let's talk about the rest. Hey, what do you call a newborn Barbadian? A Barbabian! Okay, I just had to open this with something.
Bruh.
Barbados has about 285,000 people, or a few more than Vanuatu. 90% of all Barbadians are of Afro-Caribbean descent or mixed descent, and the remaining 10% of the population include groups of Europeans, along with Asians. As mentioned before, there are lots of churches in Barbados, as 95% of the population identifies as Christian, of which 70% are regularly active. The largest denominations are Anglican, and the other branches like Methodists and Baptists. Barbados is also known to live long. Barbados and Japan have the highest per capita occurrences of centenarians in the world. Must be something in that rum. Barbados is the only country...
What's the secret?
Well, that's nice. I like that. I
want to know what's the secret.
So the generations are like still active, as you can see. Like,
yeah, like the elders of the family.
The definition of being raised by a village. So you guys definitely go through those type of things. So that's good.
Yeah. I bet healthy meal choices as well.
In the Caribbean to have been a colony of the British Empire for over 300 years, which is why it is affectionately called sometimes as Little England. Of course, English is the official language, but with a distinguishable but subtle Barbadian dialect known as Bajan. Located in the southwest part of the country is Bridgetown, the capital, which has a little bit more than a third of the population. Bridgetown keeps it old school. They like to maintain a lot of their colonial buildings from a long time ago. Also, if you go to Barbados, you'll most likely return, as they have the highest repeat visitor factor in the region at 39%. Mainly because Barbadians are so super nice and friendly. Also, it's so great to visit that it's one of the only places in the world that George Washington ever traveled outside of the US. Of course, culturally, they enjoy a lot of steel drum calypso music, carnival, and they have a harvest festival called Crop Up. And more recently...
At first, I'm like, oh, that's a good thing. And then I started thinking, like, that may have not been a good thing.
Yeah, you guys can talk a little more about that in the comment section. Keep it clean, but educate as well so we can figure out
so we can all
what that was like. You know what I'm saying?
discuss.
On that one accord, seeing eye to eye.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, a little more about Rihanna.
Rihanna's birthday has actually become a very important day for Barbados, and whenever she comes back, the locals, they'll tell you that they love her, they're proud of her, but they don't treat her like royalty. She's just like one of the family.
Right.
Barbadians are also flying fish fanatics.
Flying fish.
They have flying fish coins, flying fish sculptures, flying fish on their coat of arms, flying fish holograms on their passports. They're even known as the land of the flying fish. And the national dish is kuku, which is a paste made out of cornmeal and okra, and flying fish. They love flying fish so much that they eat them, as you do with everything that you love. Finding Nemo got it wrong.
I have never seen a flying fish.
I've never either.
I've never seen, like, Barbados is that different. I've never seen a flying fish.
Land of the flying fish. Like, is this like something you just see out in the far? Well, I'm pretty sure it is.
How do y'all catch it?
A lot of boats and I think it's just nets.
You think?
I think they're flying. They're flying.
Okay.
So they're out the water jumping over the nets to avoid being caught. I wonder how. Okay. So what other dishes y'all make with flying fish other than kuku?
We'll see.
Better some good eating right there.
In Barbados, fish are friends and food. Speaking of friends.
What do you think?
Of course,
I think the Bahamas,
Barbados loves
Jamaica, maybe.
For the most part, they have great relationships with all of their neighbors, especially the ones in the CARICOM
community, anything that's close.
As Barbados was a founding member of CARICOM. Many Barbadians actually also have family members in many of these island nations. They have 6 official on-site embassies for other countries, but also have many off-site embassies for countries like Colombia, Denmark, and France, hosted in other countries like Jamaica, Mexico, and Belgium. Otherwise, they have nearly 20 consulates in other countries. When it comes to the UK, not only do they have a tight historical relationship, but also a modern-day diplomatic one that displays a great cultural affection. Barbados is a Commonwealth country, with Queen Elizabeth as technically the head of state. And to this day, Barbados has more British nationals living in it than any other country in the Caribbean, and the third in the Americas after the US and Canada. In terms of their best friends, they more or less might consider Trinidad and Tobago. Granted, in the past, they did have territorial disputes over maritime boundaries, and there was that one song that Mac Final wrote that kind of pissed off the Barbadians when he said Barbados was part of Trinidad and Tobago. But all of that aside, they get along amazingly well and love to see each other whenever the opportunity comes for them to visit. The two countries also signed an agreement to construct a 177-mile-long liquid natural gas pipeline between the two to share resources and energy. In conclusion, Barbados is... I can't even do this. Rihanna, why didn't you answer my tweets? I tweeted you like 4 times. Come on. You had this opportunity. Stay tuned. Belarus is coming up next.
My boy heart hurt after that Rihanna incident, bro. They love some Rihanna. Rihanna is a vibe, bro. She put on for Barbados.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
What, Pon de Replay? That was one of her first songs?
Yeah, when she was just coming out.
Yeah.
And then again, they probably have somebody in comments going to say, there's another track that she goes off on and they just love. Let me know y'all still vibing her music as well. We know she took a break. She just had a baby.
Look, she came out with Lift Me Up for Wakanda Forever.
Yeah.
We're going to be jamming that little one track until she get ready to put out an album.
Other than that, so my big question right now for you guys, first of all, my comment to make is let me know who are the biggest tourists that comes to Barbados. And my second one is, I think it just flew out my brain. What was my question I was going to ask? I'm going to pass it to you.
Okay. Well, we are very, very excited about Barbados.
Yes.
We received a letter about a year and a half ago from one of our supporters from Barbados. They gave us a coin.
Yeah.
And it was it was a nice letter, just showing their support and love for us. Mm-hmm. We tried to acknowledge this person, but we could not find who sent us the letter. Yeah. The letter didn't even have their name.
No line of information other than just a long, beautiful, sweet message.
Yeah, and it wasn't addressed. We don't have their address, we don't have their name, we don't have anything. And they were telling us that they're giving us this coin in hopes that one day we return to, not return, we've never been to Barbados.
Yeah, we've never been there.
But one day that we'll come to Barbados and put it back into their economy. We want to honor that. And we also want to honor and help that person. So if you are that person and you know what was in that letter, please comment down below. Reach out to us through email.
Yes.
We want to connect with you because we're coming. All right.
Right. Now I got to go look at the coin, which we still have. I wish we'd have had it in front of us. I would have showed y'all because
we'll have a picture. Well, we might not remember to put a picture.
We can insert a photo.
Yeah.
We can definitely try to insert the photo. But I wonder if there was a flying fish on there. I've never noticed there was a land of a flying fish because when you see coins and you look at the graphs of it, it's just a normal thing. But some things actually have some great meaning behind it.
Probably so.
I still don't remember what I wanted to ask my second question. I feel like I'm gonna remember as soon as this video go off. Yeah. So I think that's it.
Okay. So let us know all about Barbados, what you would like to see us react to Barbados next, learn about Barbados, and share Barbados history and culture with our community so we all can learn about it. If you're new to us and we're new to you, make sure you like this video, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell. We have enabled our super thanks if you like to support the channel that way, as well as our join feature to become a VIP member of the channel.
Yes, check it out.
Send in your reaction request to our description box below. We'll see you soon.
Peace.